Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of ReviewMas. The 12-day experiment that I've conducted is finally coming to an end, so I thought, why not do something that is completely unrelated to Christmas at all, but also has 12 of something in it, which is Salad Fingers, which has 12 episodes, and I decided to punish myself by watching them. There's nothing wrong with the videos, it's just, if you're not into sound stuff, don't watch them, or visual, or just creepy stuff in general. I sat through all 12 of them, from the original one from 2007 to the one that was uploaded about 9 to 10 months ago, depending on when you're watching this video. By the way, make sure to stay at the end. We're gonna have a few announcements for some stuff and just some overall discussion. So, watching Salad Fingers, it was less about me trying to analyze it as sort of a short, which, by the way, Salad Fingers has a plot, I believe. There's been so many discussion videos, there's been a few film theories and all that stuff. Wendigoon did a video on it, it's just that one's not coming to my mind right now about what exactly it was about, but there was plenty of discussion around the actual lore of this one. But looking at it from a basic perspective, it's sort of a villain, it's sort of just a random assortment of events captured in animation. There's a lot of really weird ones, like especially the 10th episode, Birthday, which had Salad Fingers eating himself and a bunch of mutant Salad Fingers and all that stuff. The footage I'm showing is from I believe Flesh Baby or something like that, the 11th episode, something like that. That one was wicked disturbing, but I think the worst one out of all of them when it comes to not actual like making of it or actual content is episode 12, which is fucking terrifying, which involves Salad Fingers going on a date with a cut in half dead dog, and then them presumably doing the fucking, and then Salad thinking he's gonna get arrested by the police for pulling a BoJack Horseman, I guess the best way. Spoiler alert for BoJack Horseman, but if you've never seen it, then you don't get it. And then just a dog-headed person comes and takes the dead dog, and Salad says you should, don't want to lose your daughter or something like that. It's really fucked. But something I wanted to talk about was really how I was appreciating the evolution that this artist took. Watching the original one from 2007, David Firth was really able to both keep his main idea and the main style of it, and yet improve upon it over all these years. You can notice, especially from the earlier ones, subtle animation differences, but comparing the first one to the most recent one, it is like night and day, and I do mean that in the best way possible. It just looks amazing. Amazingly horrifying and amazingly disgusting, but amazing nonetheless at all. Amazing nonetheless. A major thing I also wanted to discuss was there is a ton of merchandise for this one. So if you guys want to see me do a merchandise episode on this one, then, tell me down below. We do have a poll going on right now. Just want to mention that right now. But I thoroughly recommend watching this one because first off, you get to see an artist improve their craft and evolving it throughout the years. And I think that's really cool. But second off, this also has weirdly like the best sound design I've ever seen in some of the most convoluted storytelling out of all of them. I'm not going to link Wendigoon or MathHead's videos. If you guys want to search those, just search it up on the internet, like Salad Fingers theories and all that stuff. My personal theory is that this is just we are seeing someone relive events from their past, but we are seeing them from a twisted perspective, sort of wish. Like how there's a constant talk of war and all that stuff, how, he discusses his brother Kenneth, especially in the dog episode. I think it had to do with him returning home from the war and then him, I guess, dating someone really young and all that stuff and then sleeping with them. I feel like it's supposed to be someone who, and I know it's not all literal. Of course, it's not all of it's literal. We are seeing the memories or flashbacks of someone, but we're seeing them through a very twisted perspective. And especially in the Glass Baby or Flesh Baby or whatever the hell it's called video. I think that's also very apparent because we can also see how a disconnect between a mother and son, but it's told through this twisted and horrific way. And there's a lot of ways that you can overanalyze this, but just like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and plenty of the other YouTube videos out there's always going to be theories about these, and no one can really come to the same answer. But yes, if you thoroughly love animation, art, or really creepy shit, go watch Salad Fingers, of course. I'm not gonna lie, the first few episodes, kind of hard to get through just because of how the sound. It's really kind of twists the bones in your brain that makes you say, "Ayo, no, let's not do this crap." But I recommend you stay all the way through it because it's really quite enjoyable. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode and the end of ReviewMas. Thank you for everyone sticking around. If you've stuck around to this part, comment down below like peanut butter or some shit. A few announcements is I will be changing the thumbnails and titles for all the other ReviewMas videos that don't already have adjusted titles and thumbnails. I've realized that just doing that sole thumbnail didn't really work for the algorithm because the second I changed to actually doing real thumbnails, or based off of just the content alone and stuff, because the ones where I actually talk about stuff, even though Life is Strange 1 isn't doing that good, the ones where I actually talk about YouTuber media instead of merchandise works very well. I'm not gonna lie. It, like, Welcome to Hell, it might have been just because I pricked the nerve of a niche group on the internet, but that one's really blowing up, and I'm happy about that. And thank you to the new subscribers that have joined us, obviously. You know, hit the subscribe and all that stuff. Second one is we do have a lot of merchandise coming in, so expect a flux of videos, but there will not be a video being uploaded on the 25th. I understand that I messed up when I started this a day earlier, so it did not end on the 25th, but I'm gonna spend the day with my family and stuff. But you guys will be getting a bunch of videos leading up to New Year's where I'm gonna be doing a video showing off all the merchandise that I have in my collection, so make sure to stick around for that. Anyway, y'all have a good day, good night, good midnight, good midnight. Enjoy the holidays, regardless of what you celebrate. Be safe out there, share it with your loved ones. I'll be seeing you on the next one, and make sure not to die. Bye bye, y'all.